What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Devy Royale YouTube channel. I am your host, Kevin Coleman, at DuBois_22, and we are back. And I am excited to talk about this young man today. We're talking about transfer portal chaos and guys have gone to new homes and what can we expect for them. And we are talking about my guy, Jaxson Dart, quarterback from USC. Obviously, Lincoln Riley came in, didn't want to go that direction with Jaxson, so Jaxson took his talents to Ole Miss. He just signed recently. And what can we expect from the young quarterback? A guy that I really like, a guy that I think is going to be special, and a guy that I think showed enough last year where he should be the USC starting quarterback this year, unless obviously Caleb Williams goes there, but we are still unsure that's going to happen. So what can we expect from Jaxson? Let's talk about him. So 6'3", 215, big kid. Last year he came in for Slovis periodically. He hurt his knee, but when he played, 117 for 189, 61% completion percentage, 1,300 yards passing, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So when you look at Jaxson from a thrower and a guy that from that perspective as a quarterback, I think he's really good. And when you look at it in terms of what he is as a thrower, we're going to kind of go down that. I'm going to break down the film. But he came in last year and he looked good in an offense that was not good, as we saw. Everybody got fired there. They brought a new head coach and all of that. But I thought he showed enough. Now, he is one of the most decorated quarterbacks in high school history. We saw that in terms of what he did in high school. He can throw. He's accurate. And the thing about him that kind of as a passer I like to see, he's accurate. He has great arm strength. And I think one of the other things that I like about him is his timing. His timing ability is special. And he knows where to look at. He has good anticipation for where his guys are supposed to be. I like that about him as well. And from just a scouting perspective, he does a lot of good things. And we're going to show the tape, but just to understand kind of what he did at prep school, I mean, he threw for over 10,000 yards in prep school and 117 touchdowns. He's good and he can play. And I like his pocket awareness too. You'll notice that about him. He anticipates well. He has good functional athleticism. He's not afraid to stay in there and take a hit when he throws. And there's a lot of good things to like about him. So let's take a look at his film. First of all, this is when he came in for an injured Slovis, and he led him back to Washington State against Washington State. He has good ability to kind of step up in that pocket. You'll see him here. Here and Gary Bryant had a good connection with each other. It's sad for Gary Bryant owners out there. But you'll see him be able to stay in that pocket and really do it. You'll see it here. Good vision, knows where he wants to go to the ball, knows he's about to get hit in that injured knee, and he still is able to deliver a dime over the shoulder to Gary. And again, that's kind of what you'll see from him. Again, steps up in the pocket, good arm strength, knows where he's going to go, gets it right to where his receiver can catch it. That's a great throw. And I think that's the thing that excites me about him as a prospect. He can absolutely sling it. He gets it to his guys, knows where he wants to go with the ball. And he did a good job of that when he was in and at the times that he really shown out. And you'll see Drake London there, another prospect coming into the NFL. So he did a good job there. Again, against UCLA, you'll see him step up in the pocket, clean pocket, delivers the ball on the money. Now, this is a throw that I really like that I highlighted the other day on my Twitter account. I'll add DuBois_22 if you wanted to follow me there. You'll notice this about him. Steps in, finds him, finds good accuracy, gets it over the shoulder, perfect throw there. That's an incredible throw. That is a throw that makes me excited for him as a prospect. So when we think about, okay, what can he do? These are the things that he's going to be able to do. Knows where he's going, gets down the money, has good accuracy. I mean, there's a lot of things to like about him. Now, and especially when you're thinking about where he's going. Going to Ole Miss, we saw what Corral just did and where he was able to elevate himself there. I like that he's bringing Trigg over with him from USC. Zach Evans is there. He's going to be in a Lane Kiffin offense. I think he's going to excel at. And I think those are the things that you like to see from him as a quarterback. I think he went to a perfect location for C2C Devy, for himself to be able to develop. If Lincoln didn't want him, then he went to Lane. I think Lane's an excellent offensive coordinator, one of the best. And you'll see it here. His ability to kind of get it out quickly, get it out of the run, do those type of things. Like, those are the type of things you like to see from him as a quarterback. I love this kid. I think he's special. And when I mean that, I think that he is a special kid. I think he has all those things that we like to talk about: accurate, arm strength, timing. He's going into a great offense that they're not done in the transfer portal. Look for them to gain some weapons, especially with these guys. The sky's the limit in terms of value. Now, where's he going in ADP, Devy, and C2C? He's going to go to the second round, in my opinion. And you know what? There is somebody out there might believe in him, take him in the first. I think a second or third round grade is where you should have him right now in startups. I just took him at the 208 in a league, so just to kind of give you some value. And I took him. So again, I would never give you guys advice, and I would never tell you guys anything unless I would do it first, and I would do this. And so I drafted him in the second as my starting quarterback. I think the sky's the limit for this kid, and we're looking at that 24 class of quarterbacks. He's going to fight in there for the top 4. I mean, he's going to get in there, and especially with this offense, with what Lane's been able to do, I think he can fight for those top 4 spots, and then who knows after that. There's a lot of guys in that class that haven't really panned out. And I think Dart can be that guy that kind of slips up there. So I'm all in on the Jaxson Dart train. I think he's going to be an incredible quarterback in the SEC. He's going to play against top level talent, which you'd like to see. And I think he's going to be that kid that we're going to like, wow, this kid's the real deal. And I think Lincoln made a mistake by not doing everything he could to keep him at USC. So I appreciate you guys. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Find us on our podcast. We really appreciate that. Devy Royale. And remember, we go live from this channel every Tuesday night at 9:30 Eastern. You can find us on iTunes and Spotify, everywhere you find your podcasts as well. So until next time, we'll see you guys later.